Hey guys, welcome to another Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today I'm excited to announce the opening of our Patreon account. On there you can get all our project files from our beginner tutorial and any tutorials we do on YouTube. And also I'm going to introduce you guys to all these different membership options that we have, from free all the way up to serious, where you can get my exclusive fast travel system. Yes, a fast travel system that you can implement in about 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you how to set it up today. Let's have fun, guys. Thanks for subscribing. All right, guys, to get our fast travel system here, first thing you want to do is go down to the description of this video and click the Patreon link, and you'll be brought to this page right here, and just click join for free. And once you do that, you'll be brought back to this main page right here, and this just has a couple of things, a couple of the products that I have on here. Everything is pretty much discounted right now just to get started, and there's a couple articles that you can read, free versus paid, you know, why should you upgrade, stuff like that. But if you go over here to membership, right now, like on this account here, we have a free membership, and what your free membership does, it pretty much you're going to get updates and stuff like that, and free exclusive posts from the channel. So things that we don't put on YouTube, you're going to get it here. But as far as like you know, the project files and stuff like that, you can join as a casual developer. It's only $5 a month, and then every single tutorial that we put out on YouTube, you're going to get those full project files. Also, early access to any of the new tutorials that come out on YouTube before they're ever even released on YouTube. You're going to get those. And also, you'll be able to, you know, get in future polls and stuff like that to see, you know, what you would like to see next. You can have a voice on that. But to get things like the fast travel system and get it for free, you can sign up as a serious developer. And this is really where the value is. That fast travel system alone, I mean, if you check on Fab, a good fast travel system is usually going to run you around $25. I mean, there's some cheaper ones on there, but I've checked them out, and no offense to them, but it's kind of hard to implement. And that's why I built this one here, and I built it for my own game, was for the fact that I would like to have something that is, you know, that I can just drag and drop into any project that I get into in the future, and it's fully customizable. So if you want to get it, you know, for free, join the builder tier here. You'll get everything that you get in, you know, the casual developer membership, plus you're going to get any of the future systems I drop here, which I'm putting a damage system in here. I'm also going to put a health system in here that's going to show you, you know, how to, you know, set it on your player and all that. It's going to be a lot of the same thing, just kind of drag and drop type of stuff, so you can implement it in like 10 minutes. Okay, so you can pretty much be part of this, and once we get everything pushed on here, you're going to be able to essentially build a game and get started. Landscape layers is also something that you're going to get on there, to where, you know, you'll go ahead and have like a fully made with like 5 or 6 different paintable layers. It'll be on here. That's going to be uploaded the next couple of days. So this is really your best bet if you're serious and you just really want to build a game. But say, all right, I'm not ready to commit to the $20 a month. That's fine. If you come over here to the shop, oh, we only have 78 left. Right now, I'm letting this fast travel system go for just $10. So if you don't want to do that and you just want to, you know, get the fast travel system for $10, you can do that. But I mean, it kind of adds up. It's going back to $20 after 78 more people buy. So if for the $20, I mean, you're going to get a lot more for your value. Plus, it supports the YouTube channel, helps us get more content out to help you guys learn Unreal Engine. Same thing, if you don't want to join up for the paid tier of the $5 a month for the project files, you can buy those for $10 here. I've got a discount of $5 off, just for the simple fact that we're just now launching this Patreon. But that's pretty much it. And after whether you buy it here, as you can click on it here and it'll pull up, and it shows you kind of everything that's on this fast travel system. But whether you buy it or whether you join as a pro member, anything. Just once you purchase it, it's gonna download, take you to a Google Drive folder, and then at that point you can download it, and I'll show you how to get it set up next. All right, it's going to take you to this Google Drive link, and just go up here and click that and click download, and it's going to zip the file. And this takes a second. It doesn't take a whole long time, but we'll wait on it. You can see it zipped, and then once it does that, and it's going to download it and shoot it up here to the top. All right, now it's almost downloaded. So all you got to do is just click on this and then open it, and it's going to take you to your downloads folder over here and to the zip file here. Now, very, very important, go back to your downloads folder, right click it and click extract all, and I'm just going to extract it here, and it's going to open this up right here for you. Okay, now all you got to do is just double click on this and go down and open the project. And I created a test project for this. I already have this system in my project, so this is my test, and I'm going to show you how to move it into your project here. All right, so once we get here, you're going to see we're on this third person map, and just quickly I'm going to show you how this works. In this map, just press play and press G, and you can just hit any of these fast travel points and it'll move you there, so anywhere in your world. So that being said, now how do I get this into my project? Okay, very simple. Go to your content drawer and go to content. You'll see this fast travel folder. Just right click it and click migrate and press OK. And here you want to go to your project and go to content and make sure you put it on content. Okay, so put it on content, select folder, click apply to all, and listen and press no. No. Apply to all, no. Because it'll try to copy over things for your third person character, and if you're using third person character in your project, it might overwrite some things. So just click apply to all and press no. All right, and this doesn't take long at all. You see it's done already. So now all you got to do is go back to your content drawer, go to third person, blueprints, third person character, open that up, and if you scroll down, you will see this comment right here. So what you need to do is just sit here and cover that entire comment, Control C to copy, and then we don't need this anymore. You can close it or minimize it or whatever, and go into your project, and right here on the content drawer, you'll see we have our fast travel, and we'll get to that in a second, but we need to do the character first, and you'll see why. So go to your character in your game and open the blueprint, and somewhere in your event graph, just click on it, Control C, or Control V to move it over, and that's it. Okay, now you're going to have some errors when you do this. Okay, if I click compile, it'll show you I got some errors right here. So all you got to do is just go to these variables and set them. So right click, see this one says error, this variable, right click and say create variable. Okay, and if you go down here, you can compile, and you can see here that there's still an error there. So go down here to your open map function, and the one you got to do here is you got to click this one, right click, create variable, and then compile. And on your construct none, this variable we just compiled, we need to put our widget there, which is WBP fast travel, and compile. Now just go back out to your event graph, and right here where it says get all actors of class, all we got to do is put in fast, and it'll pull up right here, fast travel points. Click that, and that should be good. All right, now we're done with the character. Now this is the logic here. You don't need to mess with that. It's good. Just put it somewhere. You'll never have to mess with that. That's done. If you want to put your own input on here, I've got debug key G on there. You can change it, put whatever you want, and just plug it straight in here. But that's it. All right, now next thing we want to do is we want to go over here to our content folder and to our fast travel, and we want to go to our WBP fast travel, which is our map. All right, and what you have here, these are buttons for the different fast travel points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you got an error right here. That's because we didn't have some things compiled. All you got to do is just hit compile and save, and those are good. All right, and we'll leave this up because here in a minute I'm going to show you how you can make unlimited points in your world. And if you want 100 fast travel points, you can have 100 fast travel points, and I'll show you how to do it and get to all of them on this map. Okay, but next thing, go to your content drawer and let's double click this fast travel points. And all this is just a reference. You don't have to do anything here. I did place a static mesh just in case you wanted something to be there. You can, place mesh if you want to see the actor. You can go over here and you can place a static mesh. Honestly, I don't use it, but if you want to, I just made that an option for you. But it says to add fast travel points to your world, drag this actor from the content browser to your desired location and lift above ground to avoid clipping. All right, now a lot of people overcomplicate this. Okay, this right here, they'll say, well, go ahead and just, move the vector up 80. I mean, there's no reason to do all that in Blueprint. Just drag it out there and lift it up a little bit. Okay, let's not overcomplicate something that doesn't need to be, right? Like, we like things simple. We like to see results here on this page and in this community. So I'll show you how to do this in a second. But once in place, find point number in the details panel and set your points 1 through 4. All right. Nothing you need to do here. Just close this out. We'll leave, you can close the character out too, but we'll leave this open for now. But just as a test, I'm going to show you how this works. All right, so we're just going to place some fast travel points on different places. Okay, we'll go right here. Just open our content browser and we'll put this here and we'll pull it up off the ground so we don't clip through the ground. And if you go to the details panel, over here, while that's clicked, you'll see point number. Just set that as 1, and this will be our fast travel point 1. All right, and say we want to put one right here. So all you got to do, drag another one here, lift it up off the ground, and set point number. We'll say this is point 2, and then come up here, and we'll set one right here, and just drag this in. You get the idea. And this will be, say, 0.3. And then just for fun, let's set one like on the wall. Okay. And we'll drag one here and we'll lift it up. And this will be point number 4. And guys, that's literally it. Press play. Press G on your keyboard. Press fast travel point, and we're there. Fast travel point 2, we're here. Fast travel point 3, really guys, that simple. And 4, we're on the wall. All right, that's simple. That's about as easy as a fast travel system as you'll ever implement. But so I told you earlier, if you wanted to add more points to the world, because right now we only have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so it's not, that's all you got with this map. So if you wanted to, and we can make this like a little bit smaller here, so we can make a little bit more room. And if we wanted to, and just make sure when you do this, one thing important, that you actually move your anchors to where they need to be so it shows up in the right place on the screen. But we'll just add, say, we'll add 2 more points. So just go over here, click on point 4, the button, and press Control D, and just drag this over here. And then we want to anchor this to the bottom of the screen here. And we'll just set this to somewhere like right in here. and change the text right here to 0.5, and then go over here and change the point up here to 0.5. And then all we got to do is, while this is selected, the button, go down here and press on clicked. It's going to give us this here. Well, right now this is collapsed, so what we need to do is go right here and expand the node. All right, and I know this looks crazy, but this is why I collapsed it, because this is really a good way to like keep your event graphs clean. But just take this here and drag it down here, so we got everything nice in order, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really all you got to do to just make a new point is just take this here and Control D to duplicate it, bring it down here and connect 0.5 here, and go to this fast travel right here and change the ID to 5. Compile, save. And since that's really messy and I like to have things clean, let's go ahead and select everything again, and then you can right click and press collapse nodes, and we just you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as collapse graph right now and just pull it back up here. And if you need to change your character, say your character's name's not BP third person character, just go over here and cast to that character. Just delete this node and cast you know, like whatever your character is, cast to, you know, BP whatever character or whatever you have it as. But I've got third person character on here, so that's it. And then just come back and compile, save, and go back here into our world. And let's see, we don't have one over here, and we just take it, drag it into the world, lift it up, change the point number to 5, and everything will work just fine. Just press play, press G, fast travel 0.5, and we're here. Okay, let me go ahead. I did not show the 5, and that is bothering me. So as I didn't put it on there. All right, so just put 5 right there, and you can put whatever you want. If you wanted to, you know, if you wanted this to read like village or something, you can have it as village on there, and just, you know, it doesn't matter. That's just UI. You customize that however you want. But yeah, you just go in here, G, and fast travel 1, fast travel 2, fast travel 3, fast travel 4, and village. And that's it, guys. That is my fast travel system. Simple, easy to implement, and guys, go put it in your game. Have fun with it. I've got another lot of cool stuff coming to our Patreon, so if you can't join, you know, the higher tier, the casual, or the serious, you know, paid tiers yet, make sure you join the free tier. And because I'm going to be releasing a few things on there, just to give you a few assets and tools and stuff that you can work with. But yeah, guys, thanks for picking this up. Thanks for joining the Patreon. Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and see you next time.